Hey there, comic fans and Facebook friends. I have here Generation Hope #1. So this is this new book that's based on the characters that were brought into the Five Lights or arc from Uncanny X-Men, and Hope, who activated their mutant powers, and who's the new mutant messiah, hopefully. Alright, so let's hop in. So we kind of start off with the Fifth Light and how that person's activating, so kind of like how the last few Uncanny X-Men books have started. You can tell this is a different kind of light. It's kind of, this guy's an artist and he's working on a project here, and it's kind of darker. So, possible villain turn or something. Who knows? We'll see where this series ends up. One of the best things about this book, or this issue, sorry, was the fact that the narrative changes every few issues. So we start off with the light that came from South Africa, or Africa. Her name was Idol? Yes. And so it kind of, she talks about how her powers are affecting her and how she interacts with the others. I think this is really cool, because through the narrative changing, we're learning each time about the new kids and how the type of people they are. We have a great visual of Tokyo. But one of the bad things I found with this issue was the fact that the art looked really cartoony and really kind of, I don't know, like a kid's cartoon, and it wasn't like a, I don't know, serious comic. I don't know. So that was kind of something I had a problem with. There's a great kind of view of the new Fifth Light. So this is great. Also, something was great was their interactions as characters are realistic. Like, they're not all really into how their team works. They don't know how teamwork goes right now. They're kind of still learning each other out, and it's got this great. We have Lori here talking about her stuff, her narrative. Something that I'm not really sure about at this point is how we don't know the full extent of everyone's mutant powers. Like, we know this guy, Tion, is kind of a dog. That's about it. We know that Gabrielle is really fast and kind of like move time as he's going. The other girl has fire and ice powers, but we don't know like the full powers of them or the full ways of that. So kind of interested in that. Here's Gabrielle's sort of internal dialogue, and then here's one for Hope too. So I maybe think that might be a recurring theme throughout the book as it keeps going. Also, that was great that we have Cyclops, Rogue, and Wolverine to help transition the book into the new characters. And then the book ends. Oh, and there's the last transition into the Fifth Light and how he's narrating. So, thought this was great. He had like a little fight scene with Hope at the end, so that's kind of cool. I also thought this was great. They had a great cliffhanger in here, and it ends with like a saga of Hope. So, kind of learning about Hope if you haven't been reading Second Coming or Uncanny X-Men or anything. So, the only thing that I'm not sure about, after what I've said before, is how they're going to have a new book start off with new characters. Other than that, I think it's a great book. 4 out of 5 for me on issue #1. So check out Generation Hope #1.